a talking Elmo doll, a doll that turned its head, and a teddy that moves in the night. These are 10 disturbing toys caught moving. Number 10, talking Elmo doll. Kill James isn't something you'd expect to hear from a toy, except of course the said toy is Chucky, in which case, good luck. A family from Florida bought their son of 2 an Elmo doll. The toy was based on one of the Muppets from Sesame Street. The makers programmed this doll to sing and repeat things said to it. So imagine waking up and hearing the toy you bought for your son singing, "Kill James." The mother of the boy came out to report that the toy started saying these threats over and over after she changed the batteries. She said it's not something she expected to hear from a toy and was terrified when she found out. Who can blame her? That Elmo would be sleeping in the trash by midnight, no doubt. Number 9, Sailor Baby Doll. The owner of a baby doll dressed in a white sailor's outfit with a blue bow tie doesn't believe that all is well with their doll. According to them, being in the same room as the doll always felt weird and heavy, like they were being watched by a dark presence. So rather than doing the nice thing of disposing of it, they decided to film it. After setting up the camera, they went to bed. As we see in the recording, the doll first moves its right arm, and just before we think it might be someone pulling a string or just gravity doing its thing, the doll's head turns around and it just stares into the camera. We believe the doll knew it was being filmed and made no effort to hide. Instead, it just confirmed what everyone else was thinking. We wonder what they did next after watching the video. Number 8, the moving teddy. This is one of the scariest things that we found when making this video. It was captured on a nanny cam and posted by an unknown person. The video shows a baby sleeping with a huge white teddy bear sitting nearby. Nothing's happening at first, but soon we see the bear sit up and move over to the child. This is bad for many reasons, one of which is that it could choke the child or prevent it from breathing. Many people thought that the poster was just trying to get views with the video by staging it, but others have argued that the baby's bed was too small for anyone to hide under it and move the doll. Number 7, doll makes faces. The story of this doll is one of the creepiest we've ever seen, and unlike most haunted dolls that do their thing when they think no one's watching, this doll only took seconds. It's almost like it was laughing at its owner. So the owner is showing off his doll collection. No biggie, a perfectly normal thing to do. We see several dolls, including one that looks an awful lot like the real Annabelle doll from The Conjuring. But that's not what catches our attention. To the right is a baby doll with short hair and a dress. The first time we see the doll, its mouth is open and both eyes are looking towards the left. But as the owner moves the camera to the other dolls and returns, we see that its face has changed. Now it's looking straight ahead. The owner moves and returns the camera several times, but the doll has a new expression every time. The guy was very brave to film that. I'd be out of there in a heartbeat. Number 6, waving Beanie Boo. Everyone has a favorite stuffed animal. We can argue that they're some of the cutest and most cuddly things in the world, but what happens when they come to life? This video is about a couple who had a Beanie Boy that they got from the store. It was uploaded by Tabby's Universe. The woman in the video says that she doesn't know what to do about the stuffed toy that had started to act out. One night, the couple woke up to a loud sound coming from another room. It was like something had fallen over. The woman told her partner to go check. When he returned, he looked scared. He told her that the Beanie Boo was in the middle of the other room. This is scary because they left the toy in a different place before going to bed. The couple decided to set up a camera before returning to sleep. With the camera watching, the Beanie Boo didn't leave the room. Instead, it starts to wave at the camera slowly. Number 5, Happy Feet. A TikTok user known as Holly Armstrong with the handle @HollyArmstrong20 shared a video that's been making the rounds. And unlike many of the toys on this list, this one happened fairly recently. Holly was just enjoying another day on her phone when she noticed a toy moving. The toy, which looked like Chucky from Child's Play, had its red trousers, blue shirt, and black shoes. The video, which has since gathered up to 1 million views and likes, shows the toy sitting on a shelf in a closet. Although we can't see the face of the doll from Holly's video, we see the doll raise its legs and clap its feet together like a tap dance. Holly wrote, 5 seconds before I jetted out of this house and threw a match behind me, to explain how freaked out she was about the toy. She didn't set the house on fire though, if you're wondering, but she was very terrified, and so are many people who saw the video. Since then, many people have wondered what Holly was up to and if she had returned to the house again. On the 6th of August 2022, she made another video where she explained how she found the doll. It turns out that she was house sitting for a family when she felt scared and turned around to see the toy. Holly mentioned that she left the place and contacted the family, who said they'd look into the matter. Number 4, Amanda the Doll. Amanda the Doll, or just Amanda, is a bisque head doll that many have considered haunted for years. She's gone through many owners who have reported the same behavior from the doll many times. However, just when one person gets tired of her, they sell the doll on eBay, and sure enough, someone comes along to buy it. The doll was made in 1884 by Heinrich Handwerk, who was very popular for making some pretty weird stuff. As if that wasn't enough reason to leave this doll alone, it was first sold on eBay in 2003. A few months later, the doll made its way to eBay again, and the story continued many times. All the people who owned Amanda the doll after her original maker have said Amanda moved around the house on her own. One woman even said that Amanda would change rooms if she was placed somewhere she didn't like. If that isn't bad enough, Amanda also brought bad luck to any owner she hated. And the ones she liked, she didn't harm them, but just stared into space. And when she got tired of staying in the same place, she would do the whole bad luck thing again. And on the eBay it goes. Why did people keep buying this doll? Anyway, someone soon had the sense to get the experts involved. And Amanda the doll currently stays with the paranormal investigators in Atlanta, Georgia. If you think these were scary, things are about to get creepier. Keep watching to see what's next. Number 3, porcelain doll. TikTok user LazarFXSpam shared a video of a doll collection. Why does anyone need a lot of dolls? Anyone watching the video will immediately start to feel weird because there are just too many toys, and they all look so creepy with their smiling faces and cold, still eyes. While the TikToker gives us a tour of the toy collection, we notice one thing. Most of the dolls appear to be looking up, like something was calling for their attention. Then there were others looking in another direction, but one in particular catches our eye. This doll isn't looking up or in another direction like the others. Instead, it's staring down at the floor with lips like it doesn't like what it sees. As if that's not creepy enough, the doll moves its head, not slowly or a little, but a full turn. It goes from staring at the floor to placing its head on its shoulder of another toy and looking forward. This gives us the creeps. Number 2, scary baby. If Sid from Toy Story taught us anything, it's that you should not treat your toys badly because they just might be alive. And that's exactly what happened in this story. This story was posted by a handle known as Urkels. It's about a girl who found a baby doll in her spare bedroom. Rather than play with it or leave it be, she and her friend proceeded to throw it down the stairs. They even tried to drown the baby by sticking its head underwater. These little girls did so many horrible things to the doll that after some time, the doll burst out laughing. It was the creepiest sound you've ever heard. In fear, they threw it down the stairs. Then the doll stopped laughing. After some time, they picked it up again, thinking it might be on. But after taking off its dress and checking out the battery pack, it turned out to be the exact opposite. Oh, no! The doll wasn't turned off. The doll soon stopped laughing, but it continued to move for all to see. Its eyes and mouth would move a lot in the scariest ways. Just watching it gives us chills. Imagine having to hold it yourself. No thanks. Number 1, haunted house or haunted toys. This video begins creepily. A hallway camera captures a white teddy bear sitting on the steps. Next to it's a toy car and something else. As time passes, the bear falls on its right side and slips down the stairs. While it might seem like the bear is possessed, the car starts to roll down the stairs too and out of the camera frame. Then we see the bear holding the third item that was sitting on the stairs. So if the bear's haunted, what about the car? Are both toys haunted, or is the house haunted? Some think the house is haunted by a poltergeist, a ghost that moves things around in the house, meaning that won't be the last time someone loses their toys. Scary! Enjoyed the video? Now watch this one.